What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today this is going to be the 7-star rank 3 Knull showcase. So we are in the free-to-play right here, and first we're going to be fighting those two Lord of Legends bosses, Winter Soldier and Captain Marvel, just so I can showcase like his damage a little bit when you're going to use him, you know, without any synergies, without any boosts or anything. Then we're going to showcase some boosted gameplay, which is going to be in longer fights as well, and then we're going to showcase him in BGs with a couple of difficult defenders. So first off, this Winter Soldier, he's got like 530,000 health or whatever, and what we do here is we instantly throw the SP1 once we get it, and then we're gonna go for a special 2, and he's gonna be very low after that for a special 2, man. Especially with that relic, the precision, it does help you quite a bit to get those crits in. As you can see, we got some nice crits there, and look at that, he's got 34%, and this is just gonna be like a couple of combos, 5e combos, because when you end with light attacks, or when you do light attacks, you deal some nice extra damage with that bleed. It's like extra bleed damage. So yeah, this fight was like, I think 48 seconds. Really fast for 530,000. And my Knull is actually Sig 80, which means he starts with 6 Living Abyss, which is honestly pretty good. Like starting with 6, you already have like extra 6 armor breaks when you convert them. So it does save you some time for sure. So having your Knull awakened, it's a big deal, honestly. It does help you quite a bit, especially for those BG fights where you want to be like as fast as possible. But here we're doing basically medium heavy attacks or double medium, so we can stack as many Living Abyss as possible before the conversion. Right there we have 22, which is great, and then we're gonna get another 10 once we pop the special 2. We want to throw the relic before the special 2 because we do get some nice crits with that extra precision. There we go, look at those crits. Yeah, I got like 4 crits out of 6 hits there. That's not bad. So she has 22% right there, 17, and then we just need another combo, and that's it. She's dead. Full yellow bar, and I think this was about the same seconds, like 47 this time. Yes. Up next, we have this Old Man Logan in Labyrinth of Legends with 1.5 million health, and here we are slightly boosted. I think we have like 35% more attack, or 30. And we do have some synergies as well. We have that synergy with Silver Surfer where we get 15% more attack when the opponent is corrupted. And then a couple of mutant synergies. Ignore what happened there, you know, the evade. So here, what I'm going to do is, I want to call this like the Necropolis rotation. Because, you know, for Necropolis, you don't really have enough time to build up to 99 Living Abyss and just go crazy after that. So what I'm going to do here is just do some mediums and heavies. And then I'm just going to throw my special 3 whenever I get it. And as many Living Abyss as I have, that's how many I'm going to convert. So let's see what happens here. I think we're going to get like about 25. Yeah, it seems like it. Maybe I do another 2 heavies or something. Let's see. Yeah, 27. So I'm going to throw the special 3 with 27 as soon as I get it. Let's see the damage, honestly. 50k special 3. And we're hitting pretty hard. And we still haven't thrown a special 2 yet. And this corruption lasts for much longer time than the SP1, so it's pretty safe. Like you're not gonna lose it. You can just cycle SP3s even if you want to, or you can just go for a special 2, which I'm gonna do. And the underrated utility of Knull is like they get less power when they have armor breaks on them with the corruption up there. So it's pretty cool because you don't really bait too many specials. Look at their power, like they're not getting too much power right there, and only 37 armor breaks. And look at his health, like the fight is going pretty fast, not gonna lie. 32,000 medium attack right there, very cool. You can also use some mediums or SP1s to heal up like I did there. And a full yellow bar. So this fight was 1.5 million health in about a minute 37 seconds. That's pretty good. And now I want to show you what happens if you want to build up Knull to his maximum Living Abyss. So we're gonna fire off a special 3 with 99 Living Abyss, and let's just see what happens. So yeah, you're gonna be impressed. Okay, so we go for the medium right there, 31,000 medium attack without the crit, 50k of course light attacks, and the bleed damage is 32,000. Oh my goodness, this guy has 3.3 million health, guys. 3.3 million. Like I'm gonna show you like the time duration, and like I think it's gonna be like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and 50 seconds is gonna be like him from 90% to 0, and then the 100% to 90 is like the ramp up. Yeah, dude. That damage is kind of crazy. Look at that. 50k from the relic. Ugh, that's so satisfying, dude. And then you heal up to full because of the life still. So yeah, dude. He just got melted. That fight was... yeah, almost 3 minutes. And I want to say that 2 minutes was the build-up and like 50 seconds was like from 90% to 0. Alright, so now it's time for some BG fights. So this is my rank 5 Sig 200 Ascended Killmonger. We're gonna be fighting with Knull, of course. And this is actually the victory track meta, which messes up Knull, kind of. Though, like, I think there's a visual bug with those prowess. I don't think they actually do something for you. Maybe they do, I'm not too sure. But basically, this meta is just Tenacity, which, you know, purifies some of my Living Abyss, which means I lose some of my damage. And also, there's a chance it purifies armor breaks as well. Let's see if it happens. So we got 14. Now we have 17. Let's see if he purifies anything. Yeah, he purified like 3. It lower my damage a little bit for sure. But dude, this fight, it's going fast. For a rank 5 Ascended Killmonger, we get the armor breaks. We don't have to wait too many specials because it just doesn't get too much power. And that's an overkill and a half. Even in the Tenacity meta. So this was like 49 seconds. Not bad at all. Moving on to a Red Skull. This is a rank 5 Red Skull. He's not ascended, so this fight is gonna be like pretty fast. The rank difference is really high for me. So yeah, here it's just gonna be like showcasing Knull that he can actually take Red Skull pretty easily, because you just, you know, when you're Living Abyss the opponent, you just basically armor break them, so you can remove his armor ups, which means he doesn't have any crit resistance, or you can actually hit his block if you want to for some reason. Because if he doesn't have armor ups, you don't take much damage. But yeah, at this point here, we're just gonna go for 1 SP1 and then 1 more SP1 and he's just gonna be dead, because yeah, don't even have time to go for a special 2 right there. So that was a really fast fight. But he can take Red Skull even if he's a 7-star or, you know, even, you know, 7-star rank 3s and stuff like that. So that was 39 seconds. Moving on to a Nick Fury matchup. Now here, I will show you what you can do. It's a nice trick with Despair for his second life. And then I'm going to show you what happens if you do it outside of the Tenacity meta, because the Tenacity meta messes you up. So basically what we're going to do is go for a special 1, try and take him as low as possible to his second life. And once we take him to his second life, we immediately want to throw a special 2, which applies 10 armor breaks. Those 10 armor breaks are going to stop him from healing with Despair, and he's, you know, he's just going to not heal up, I guess. And just, it's going to be easier to take him down. But here, it's not going to happen perfectly because some of my armor breaks will get purified, unfortunately. So take a look at this. Right here, kind of very heavy, medium, light, and look what happens. We pop 10 armor breaks. That would have cancelled all of his healing, but because, like, as you can see, 10, but like before he could heal up 10, that's where he would have stopped. His health would have stopped at 4%, and then when I finished my last hit of the animation, he would have died. But because Tenacity happens, he heals up something, and I don't get to kill him as fast. So I'm gonna show you here what happens if the Tenacity thing is not there. So this is a duel, obviously no nodes. So let's see what happens here. So throw it right there, 10 armor breaks. We were actually a bit slow as well. And see what happens. Like, this is actually, like, this could be a decent kill. Like, I can probably see like a 60-second fight with Knull. Because if I move back to the clip, like, let's say that special 2 killed him when I threw it. It would have been, I think, about a minute. Yeah, let's see. So I was trying to play, like, safe, so I throw it immediately as possible. Yeah, it would have been, like, about 60 seconds Nick Fury kill, if that killed with the Despair. But, yeah, you know, Tenacity kind of messes you up. And then I think we got, like, 2 more fights. So this is going to be against the Fam. You know, he's pretty good counter for him. You got class advantage. The thing is, you know, your bleeds are gonna give him some of that self repair, but you know, you're not gonna let him heal because you have Despair as well. But the thing you have to do in this fight is take it slow. If you start stacking up armor ups, there is a chance with your Living Abyss you know, armor break his living a bit, or sorry, his armor ups, which are gonna make him passive, so you can't really take him away if you intercept. So you never really want him to have more than one, because you just can't take him out by intercepting. So you gotta play this fight slow, even though Knull is pretty good counter for him. And as you can see, he's regening, but it's like such low amount, because Despair is pretty good right there. And then your light attacks are doing much damage. Then you can also pop a special one if you want to heal up. So that was a pretty good fight. That was a rank 5 Ascended fam. I will take that for sure. 50,000 score, not bad. And lastly, this is going to be against the rank 3 Bullseye. This is not going to go too well. And I believe the reason is because rank 3 Bullseye is too much for Knull, even if Knull is rank 3. So this fight actually goes like okay, but I can't see this outside of the Tenacity meta. And if this was like a rank 2 Bullseye, I can see this fight going really well. And you're gonna see because he does have some utility. I don't know if he takes less bleed damage from the SP1, because, you know, Knull has like bleed resistance. But the coolest thing is that you can fail his evade with your medium attacks, heavies, or SP1s. So that allows you to like push him to special 2 at some point. I think it's gonna happen here at some point. But here I was waiting for the conversion, so we can do some light attacks. And also, as you can see, he gets a little bit less power when we have some armor breaks on him. And here I can do medium attacks, and I can throw SP1s if I want to. There I ate a heavy, unfortunately. And then I'm gonna pop a special 2 right there. And look at this. If I had like a little bit more armor breaks, or if this guy was rank 2, I feel like that specialty could have killed a rank 2 with a little bit more armor breaks. So I can see him being like okay for Bullseye. Especially if you get lucky and he doesn't throw the SP1s immediately, and you can push him to special 2s, because special 2s, you know, you can fully dex them, even though you take some bleed damage. But I can see him being like all right against like maybe a 6-star rank 5 Bullseye, maybe 7-star rank 3 is just a bit too much, you know. But I did want to showcase that he can somehow, you know, deal with them, because of the evade counter from his mediums, heavies, and SP1s, and also the fact that he gains less power when his armor broken. So yeah, not a perfect match, but you know, it can work. It can definitely work. As you can see, the mediums there did not get evaded, or the heavy is here. So yeah, I think he's like all right for Bullseye. But yeah, man, that's gonna do it for Knull, man. I think Knull is a very sick champion. I am really lucky that I got him from a Paragon Crystal, and then I awakened him. And then I popped all my signals into him, like the generic ones and also the X-Magica ones. And yeah, rank 3, Sig 80 Knull, I think it's pretty good. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about Knull. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.